Hey everyone, how you doing? Just another install. It's been a little while, but I thought actually last video I just received the new new light. It's kind of like a video light, and so short panel one, and so I thought I would just show it to you. It's the Viltrox L132T. So Chinese built light, and it's actually quite functional. I mean, I do like it. So far as from what I can see, I'll just show you kind of the back panel, and you can see that I found it doesn't come, or at least the deal that I got, it didn't come with an adapter, but I found an adapter that basically matches it. So it's a 12-volt DC adapter, and as you can see, if you remember from the last video, it was really difficult to get this battery out, but it's kind of like wedged in there, but it does come out, and the unit does come with a charger. So actually, I haven't really charged this yet. The battery lasted quite a long time, so I just kept it on for a little while. It came charged. I didn't even try it out the last time. So so maybe a little demo. Actually, I'll just show you how this thing clicks in. It's kind of a weird design because this battery charger, well, first of all, comes out with like a flip plug, and then there's this little piece that comes off. I'm not exactly sure what this part is for. If it's a kind of a larger charger or a larger kind of adapter for batteries. But maybe there is another standard in China that I'm not aware of, or even here I'm not sure. So anyways, I'll figure that out another time. And for now, I'll turn the guy on just to show you the LCD. I'm sure you can see that. So actually, maybe I'll increase this just so we can so I could show you exactly the way it works. So basically, you just got this little dial here, and in the current mode, it goes from what is it, 20% to 100%. You can see it's pretty bright when you turn it towards the camera. Yeah, the brightness on let's say it's not a large light source, so it's fairly let's say the amount of diffracted light that it can supply is fairly minor. I'll do a little demo, but also if you just click this in, you go into color temperature mode. So as you can see, maybe I'll just shine it on my hand. You could see that's the color temperature changes. Maybe I'll do it like this. So go from a 3300, and then you just increase, and it goes all the way up to 5600. So you can see it's a lot cooler there, and I kind of keep it at a good even 5000. So it's for me. I'll get used to this temperature. Who knows, I might buy a much larger light, but this one is fairly functional. I guess as I start using other cameras and that type of thing, it'll be one of those little tools I could light a subject somewhere else, and then get to like a B-roll happening. But in any case, what I'll do is, well, speaking of other cameras, I have my T2i here, the old 10-year-old T2i, which but I'd like to learn the kinds of ins and outs of the DSLR on this camera. I do have it, and I looked online, and a lot of people are actually still talking about it. The features are fairly good for video, very comparable to the newer and kind of what they call better cameras from Canon, and but as far as video features, you really don't gain a lot by spending more on these other cameras. Apparently, that's what they say. For me, the flip out screen is kind of a bit of a drag to deal with, but I do have this other tool. It's an extendable mirror, so I could see, let's say if I was to set up a selfie shot, and I could see kind of behind it. You'd have to set it up like this, and then just see kind of whether I'm in focus. But that's not necessary. I mean, that's just kind of a ghetto kind of solution. It does have a mini HDMI connector, and so you could just connect that to video monitor, and you can see exactly what kind of picture you have. But this I'll probably be using for mainly B-roll for now anyways, until I start getting more elaborate setup. And you know, if I improve the light, in fact, I'll demonstrate that now. Maybe I'll just set this camera up and then I'll do a little B-roll of me getting the. Okay, so you should be seeing the B-roll now. So I'll just sit this back here. Basically, that's what it is. 20%. Actually, it's a bit of a guessing game. I mean, without my my handy mirror, I could see that it's at, well, it's actually very hard to see, 45% now. So 45 is not bad. Lighting's a little bit better. It's a little more direct, but again, it's not a large kind of panel. Oh, actually, I didn't even start filming, so I'll show you what that looks like now. There we go. There's my B-roll. I'm finally starting to do a little bit of editing. I'm probably gonna do my first editing bit with hit film, you know, I have Hit Film Express version 4, so that the reason for that is that's what will run on my current video card. My next video, I'll kind of show you what you know. My PC's okay. It's pretty old. I mean, it's an old processor, an old quad core Phenom, I believe. It's an AMD processor. And could use, you know, I mean, it's a couple generations older, and you know, I wouldn't mind getting a little bit of an update. So probably I could do for this computer, if I just look towards updating this computer as it is, I would just do you know, a video card upgrade to something with a little bit more memory. I know that DaVinci, the Resolve, likes to use the video card resources. So the video card processor, let's say the processing power, and the memory. So the higher the RAM, the better. So I actually bought a new video card. I'll show that in the next video, just to kind of show you what I have and what I'm going to do. And of course, probably a solid state drive is a good way to go. But that does mean I have to reinstall my system. I have kind of a lot installed on the system, but it could use a new, fresh install. Maybe an upgrade to Windows 10, or like I was saying before, maybe I'll go to Linux, one flavor of Linux. I'm not sure exactly which. I kind of want to get used to the CentOS build, and you know, sorry, distro, if you want to talk Linux terms. But we'll see how that goes. I know that that a lot of the tools that I run now will run on Linux. My problem is getting into work. My work, I do remote in, and it requires that I have IE installed, which is kind of strange. IE is kind of like the worst and most insecure of all the browsers available today. Anyways, the main browsers available today. So I don't know why they're still stuck on that. But in any case, I'll leave you with that. I'm gonna start reading up on the T2i and start learning a little bit. You know, I learned a little bit about photography on this camera, but I had forgotten most of it. You know, as far as the theory is concerned, I'd like to go and use it, you know, just for snapping it, and you know, on location or walking about and that type of thing, and getting into the manual modes, and you know, learning all the ins and outs of DSLR kind of utilization. So I'll leave you with that. So I got the new video light happening. I think that it improves the the I guess the picture quality here. So you know, if you increase the light, it bumps down the ISO on my my webcam. Actually, if I'm still doing the B-roll here, so I'll just show you. I still have a Logitech. I forgot the version of this one, but it's your standard, you know, Carl Zeiss lens kind of webcam. C920, I believe, is the version, Logitech. So it was a really popular one at the time, and I think that they're still making some similar ones, and a lot of people are using them. But anyways, have a great one. I'll see you next video. Talk soon.